Good afternoon. Get down, on the ground. Stay down on the ground. On the floor. Down. Nobody move. Right on the ground. Keep your head down. Down. You. Lieutenant Standing. Sit down. Get out of the ground. Down. Come on. Get down. Stay there. You. Down. You hear me now? Here. Shut up. Nobody move. Straight up.
Frazier, you do not want to live in this neighborhood. Cops do not live in areas like this. Most people we bust won't even live here.
Why? It's central, convenient. I can walk to work in 7 minutes.
Not without backup.
231. It's just up on the right.
Do me a favor, let's just turn around. I'll take you back to your hotel.
Oh, I can't. I checked out. The windows wouldn't open.
Frazier, this is Chicago. The only reason to open the windows is to get a better aim. Oh, yeah. I can see what draws you to this place. A decorative graffiti motif. The clever use of plumbing to create the waterfall effect. And the ease and convenience of being able to dump your garbage right into the hall.
I forgot to ask if they take pets. Diefenbaker.
Oh, yeah, a dog could easily throw up the delicately balanced ecosystem. Don't worry, big fella, you have plenty to hunt in here.
Pardon us.
Yo, I found the key.
I'll be right up, sir.
Right. What?
Is my lanyard straight?
He's a slumlord!
Up here on the terrace level is where you get your great view. Of course, it costs a little extra, but it's worth every penny.
Is there a terrace?
No.
Would you like to see my references now?
References?
It's like a rap sheet.
No, that's okay.
Mrs. Garcia? Mr. Campbell? Hello, Mr. Mustafi.
You know these people?
No, I memorized their names from the mailboxes. Good morning, Miss Kresjappa. It only takes a little extra effort to be a good neighbor, Ray.
This is the place. The furniture, appliances, and all of this great stuff is included. Utilities are extra. On a good day, you can see Canada just across the lake.
Canada's 480 miles due north.
You have to really squint.
Get him! Get him! He's got my bag!
Excuse me. I'll be back. Deef, go!
He's not some kind of nut, is he?
He's a Mountie. It's something they do.
Hey, Betty, you wanna hold up there? Hey, are you taking the place or what?
I'll be right back with the deposit.
Well, you'd better. The place is in high demand.
Look like a wolf?
Yep.
Hey, watch it, you stupid!
Morning. Morning.
Well, come on! You gonna help me or what?
Well, look.
This was a mistake.
Okay, this is good. This is fine.
Whoa! Don't shake it! Hey, I'm working here!
Don't sue me.
That's far enough, son.
What are you, a flying Boy Scout or something?
Constable Benton Fraser, Royal Canadian Mounted Police. You've broken the law, son. That carries a heavy penalty. Perhaps you didn't think that through.
Man, back off, okay? Just back off.
Well, I'm afraid I can't do that now. If you'll hand me that purse.
Say back off!
Diefenbaker? No.
Yeah, you better keep that dog off me or else I'll pop him too.
No, you won't. You're gonna hand me that gun, you're gonna return that purse, and you're gonna apologize to that lady.
Why? I got the gun.
Because you don't want to hurt anyone. And because if you don't, you might end up hurting yourself.
You know, you lucky, cop, because I could have shot you right through the heart.
I don't think so. Because That would require knowing how to take off the safety.
Apartment 4D, 6 o'clock.
Well, thank you, Mrs. Doggood. I look forward to it.
Please, call me Enid.
Hey! Hey! What's going on?
I've just been invited to dinner.
No, where is he?
Who?
The kid, the purse snatcher. Where is he? I want to book him.
Oh, I let him go.
You let him go?
Well, he apologized and promised never to steal again.
You just let him go?
Well, not without a stern warning. Also, he gave me this.
Does the word incarcerate mean anything to you?
Well, it's from the medieval Latin, incarceratum, to imprison.
Medieval Latin? You let a perp go and you're giving me medieval Latin?
Actually, perpetrator is also Latin for perpetrare.
Shut up, okay? Just shut up.
Now, you strike me as a man who has only one thing on his mind. You're saying to yourself, why do I need another all-purpose cleanser? Now, Dandy Cleanser isn't just any cleaning product. It removes rust, stains, mildew, and always leaves a dandy shine. Hey, look, you can see your face in it.
No kidding. Can you see my badge in it?
Like I can.
Okay. I know you're acting as Canada's last line of defense here, guarding your consulate against marauding cleanser salesmen, but we got a problem. You know the gun you took off that purse snatcher this morning? I ran it through ballistics. Guess what it spit out? Go ahead, guess. You need a clue? It rhymes with the kid shot somebody. All right, not interested? I'll catch you later.
Ray,
Oh, sure, now you want to talk.
shift just ended. What do you mean he shot somebody?
A bullet from the kid's gun matches one they dug out of a guy's arm yesterday. Robbery at a brokerage firm.
Diefenbaker. He didn't do it, you know. The kid.
And if he did, I'm sure he apologized.
Okay, Mr. Hammond. As we play the tape, I want you to talk us through it, all right?
Okay.
Okay.
Play tape.
Go ahead.
Security camera runs 24 hours in the place. They come in at 4:38. They're gone by 4:41, 3 minutes.
Indicating someone with a lot of experience.
Or somebody quick on their feet.
There they are. There they are. 3 of them. 2 were maybe 6 foot. The other was maybe 5'3" or 4.
The little one stuck a gun in my ribs. He just shot someone, I thought.
Yeah, I'm sure he did. Did the guy say anything?
Just open the vault. I did.
Looks like they knew what they were after. They didn't touch any of the other stuff.
Yeah, just the bearer bonds.
The little one, you said he was 5'3" or 4". Could it have been a kid? You know, a teenager.
I'm not sure. Yeah, I suppose, yes.
Not a better man, are you, Benny? Lambert William, age 13. Quite a little record here, Willie. 7 arrests, first at age 10. Petty theft, more theft.
I had to support my mother.
You don't have a mother, kid.
He also has no conviction, so you shouldn't even have that list.
We don't need it. If we check your fingerprints against the gun, the only ones that come up are yours. You're going down for this one, Willie.
I told you, I found it somewhere.
You don't have to tell them anything, okay?
Well, that's true, but I'd suggest it's in Willie's best interest to talk to us. If you are innocent, son, the police have no reason to incarcerate you.
Not from around here, are you?
I'm supposed to trust you?
Well, I think you know you can.
Look, all I know about cops is all they want to do is just put you away.
All right. Ray, I think we've done all we can here.
Yeah, the kid's born me.
Hey, wait a minute. You're not going to offer me some kind of deal or something?
No. All I can give you is my word that I'll do my best for you.
Not good enough.
She said it.
I understand. Ray?
Too bad, kid. Good, let him sweat. Punk will crack in 20 minutes.
He's scared, but he's a pretty tough kid. I don't think he'll respond to threats.
Nice job, Vecchio.
Is that a compliment, Jack, or do my ears deceive me?
Oh, don't be so hard on yourself, Ray. Sooner or later, you have to solve one case. Did your Mountie friend help you?
Benton Fraser, Deputy Liaison Officer.
Jack Huey, Louis Gardino. Actual detectives.
Or as we call them, Huey and Louie.
It's Louis, Vecchio, and I don't like your mouth.
Touchy Louie.
You want to see Touchy?
Yeah, I do.
Easy, fellas. Look, if you'll excuse us, Detective Gardino and I have a suspect to interrogate. Thank you.
Hey, Jack, that's my pinch. You talk to that kid without me, I'm taking this to the lieutenant.
Sure, Ray. If you think your record will support that, go ahead.
Are you maligning my record, Jack?
Hey, we're all on the same team. These men are highly skilled investigators. I'm sure if they need our help, they'll ask.
Oh. Absolutely.
Absolutely.
How could you do that? How could you turn my arrest over to them?
The lunchroom is this way?
Do you know how many times an offender falls right into your lap? How many times do you think that happens? Huh, Frazier, how many? You know what your problem is? You think if you're nice to people, people are going to be nice to you. If you make this or scrape it off the street.
Salmon, right? Thank you, Hugo.
You know, maybe up in the Arctic Circle you cooperate with your cop buddies. I mean, who's going to fight over ice, right?
Well, actually, there was an incident once.
I don't want to hear it. The point is, down here you make your own cases or they turn you into a bicycle cop. And how do you know his name?
It's written on his shirt.
This is what's wrong with you. You don't know what's important and what's not. The name of the vending machine guy, this is not important. This is a detail you do not need to record. You want to record a detail, try this. That was my case.
Okay. The kid says you'll only talk to the guy in the hat.
Could you? Thank you very kindly.
I'm with the guy in the hat, fellas. You're not.
I told you, I didn't shoot nobody. I never even saw the gun before yesterday.
Where did you see it?
Someplace.
Like in your pocket?
Interview's over.
I'm sorry. May I? Why don't you tell us how you found it, Willie?
I was on my way home from school. Okay, the track. And I see this lady come out of this building on Michigan Avenue.
You got a number on that building?
Oh, yeah, right. I wrote it down on my laptop. Well, anyway, she goes down this alley, and there's no one around, and her bag is just hanging there. So I grabbed it and took off. I get away, find the gun in the bag, end of story.
Afraid not, Tolstoy. You see, you happened to steal a bag which happened to have a gun in it, which happened to be used in the commission of a major robbery.
So I had a bad day.
So tell me something I don't know.
This woman. Can you describe her?
Depends. Can you get me out of here? Right, I know. You'll do your best.
No way. No way is that kid gonna walk.
Lieutenant, we got his prints on the gun and it was in his possession.
The kid's a pickpocket. He could have gotten the gun anywhere. Your own eyewitness can't even place him at the scene, Louis.
One of the offenders matches his height in frame, Ray.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Why try to find out who did it when you can blame the nearest 12-year-old? I know a toddler you can arrest for assault.
That's enough. You and me on the roof.
All right, come on. Oh, easy now. Detective Vecchio, I could have sworn I specifically assigned this case to Detective Huey and Detective Gardino.
That's right, Lieutenant. Our case, our call.
Shut up, Louis.
It's Louis, sir.
Lieutenant, can I help it if the kid will only talk to a Mountie?
Ah, yes, the Mountie. I thought they sent you back up to the Yukon.
Well, they did, sir. And then they sent me back here again. I'm afraid I'm not all that well liked up there, sir.
By up there, you mean?
Pretty much all of Canada, sir.
The wolf is not involved in this, is it?
Only peripherally, sir.
Permission to speak freely, sir?
See, this I like. Permission to speak freely. Go ahead, young man.
Lieutenant, Willie Lambert is a petty thief. If he'd stolen $1 million in bearer bonds, he'd hardly be on the street the next morning stealing purses.
Good reason. Louis?
Maybe some of the bigger kids took it away from him. How do I know?
He says he found the gun in a briefcase he stole, and he can identify its owner.
We got him out there right now, sir, putting together a composite.
Lieutenant, you let that kid walk out of here, you'll never see him again.
Are you willing to take responsibility for him?
Personally? You see, that's a problem, sir, in that, I date a lot in.
Huey and Louis get him.
Good call, Lieutenant.
I'll take responsibility, sir.
You want him?
It's a Mountie thing, sir. 2 more points and he gets to go camping.
All right, you got him.
Wait a minute, Lieutenant.
Thank you, sir.
Oh, one more thing. If you lose him, Vecchio loses his shield.
It's perfectly reasonable, sir.
Do you know who this is? This is Heather Locklear. This kid is yanking our chain.
Hey, Hey, wait a minute. I saw it for 2 seconds. You try to draw one of these things.
I'll run it through VICAP, see if I can find a match.
Thanks, Elaine.
You want me to call you at home?
My case, Elaine. Me, Detective Vecchio, police officer. You talk directly to me, okay?
But I should probably have the number just in case.
Oh, I'm afraid I don't have
He
it.
uses smoke signals. We'll call in. Willie? Come on, mush. What, they don't have women in the Yukon?
Well, certainly, it's just they're not quite so,
Like your dog.
He's white.
Oh, very smooth.
Call me.
Get out. And you, get out. Call me. You throw out a lane line like that and she says, call me? Oh, yeah, this is gonna be fun.
Stop that kid!
We lost the little creep. We lost him.
He'll be back.
Can I just say I really appreciate the trust you placed in me?
Yeah, right.
My sister was on that bus. I just wanted to tell her that I wouldn't be in school for a while.
You got one more chance, kid. One.
Okay. You want evidence? I'll show you lots of evidence. Jeez.
So where is it?
It should be here. I dropped it around here somewhere.
Nothing fits the description, Willie.
Man, maybe it was stolen or something.
Oh, yeah, right. Again?
Maybe you noticed this isn't the best neighborhood, cop.
This kid is making me very angry.
What have you got?
Why does this have to be my life? Mounties, dogs.
Come on, Ray.
We're coming. You hook up the sled.
Yeah. It's your dog?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, nice dog. Good listener.
Actually, he's deaf.
Oh, nice dog.
Okay, so what do we got?
There it is.
Ray, this is,
Celeste.
Enough with the names. Police, give me the bag.
Oh,
I said,
come on.
give me the bag.
Ray, please. Excuse me, ma'am. That briefcase is needed in a criminal investigation, and we'd be most appreciative of your cooperation.
$50.
Ray?
I'm not giving her $50.
Well, I'm afraid all I can give you is $5.
Why this money is blue?
It's Canadian.
Oh, I'm not.
All right. Give me the bag.
Thank you, ma'am.
Don't look like bonds to me.
What?
I found the kid. Now, I don't think you want me to do that right now. He's with some cops, and they found your phony bonds. Hey, quit whining. I'm the one he can identify. I said I'd take care of him, and I will. Just you make sure my share doesn't disappear, or I'll take care of you. Understood?
I'm warning you, Willie. I'm not taking any more from you. If I find the bonds in here, kid, you're going away for this.
I didn't take no stupid bonds. I don't even know what a bond is.
There wasn't anything else inside the bag? Certificates with seals on them?
On my sister's life. And I do have a sister.
Oh, yes, so where is she?
Around.
Is she the one who does the shopping?
She's been busy, okay? So you two go home, get some rest, and we'll start fresh in the morning, okay?
He can't stay here.
Well, he's not staying at my place.
Can you make a bed?
You mean out of twigs? Satisfied?
Couldn't have done better myself.
So, I took out the trash, washed the walls, and made the bed 8,000 times. What's next? Maneuvers?
Here.
For what?
You earned it.
Yeah?
Yeah. Good night, Diefenbaker.
Fraser?
Mm-hmm.
You know crack dealers are even afraid to come into this neighborhood?
Good night, Willie.
Fraser?
Uh-huh.
Why is this money pink?
Good night, Willie.
Good night.
Morgan, alias Morgan Thomas.
Whoa, Elaine. Is that a definite make?
According to the FBI. Is Fraser with you?
Fraser doesn't work there, Elaine. I do now. About the suspect.
Armed robbery, 3 arrests, 1 conviction, all in Florida.
Long way to come to steal blank paper.
Indeed.
Fraser, is that you?
You better stay here, son.
You can't leave him in the car.
He'll be fine.
Absolutely.
Deef. Stay. After you, sir.
Do all Canadians grow up longing to be doormen? Because this does explain the uniform.
Why 5 o'clock?
Sorry?
Why pick the busiest time of the day to stage a robbery?
So you can disappear into the crowd.
Still, you think of all these potential witnesses, the difficulty in making a getaway?
Can we talk about this inside?
Oh, certainly.
Well, why not? After you. Oh, please. After you. Anybody else? Do you recognize this, Mr. Hamlin?
This could be it, but it's hard to say. Every financial firm in the city uses these.
Could you have made a mistake, handed the thief the wrong portfolio?
Well, don't I wish. But the auditors have combed this place from top to bottom. If the bonds were still here, they'd have found them. Is he...
Observing. He's very thorough.
So I see.
Now, I'm just gonna go for a little walk. Okay.
Well, perhaps the thief handed the bonds off to an accomplice. Or maybe the bag you found wasn't even hers.
It's a possibility. Thanks for your help.
Anything I can do.
He is in on it.
Yes.
Don't ask me how I know, but I know. How do you know?
Same way you do?
I guessed.
Oh.
What do you mean, oh? How do you know? You stick a wet finger in the air and you figured out he was a thief?
No. From that, all I can tell is they have a malfunction in the ventilating system. Pardon me? You have a broken cooling vent in Suite B. It's of no importance, Ray.
So?
He told us he referred to the thief as her.
And before he said that they were all men, as did all the other witnesses, so the only way he could know is if he was in on it.
Exactly.
Well, exactly.
See? We could take a ride through the park. I mean, it's a beautiful day. Oh, man, you're a real pain. You know that?
Come on. Open the door.
So the robber
robbery had to be a cover. The thieves never had the bonds. Hamlin stole them.
And the question is, how did Hamlin get the bonds out of the office, and where are they? Per the accountant, the bonds were still in the vault at 4:08 p.m.
And we know this because?
Because he signed a log in the vault, and Hamlin never left the office all day.
So the accountant took them?
No. Everyone is checked by security upon leaving.
Huh, so the question is, how did Hamlin get the bonds out, and where are they?
Come on! Get the dog! Come on, shoot the dog! Shoot the dog! Stop! Frazier! Be right there! Hey!
So he yanks on the reins, the horses rear up, the car swerves, it takes off. It really was amazing, sir.
Oh, it sounds it. And how about our witness?
Oh, yes, what he did was
He ran away.
more or less, yes.
What a shame.
And no one is more chagrined than myself, sir.
We got there too late. Hamlin's gone.
Oh, one disappointment after another. Perhaps if you had thought to call in before you went cantering through the park. But these judgment calls are so difficult to make.
Yes, that's true, sir. You really had to be there.
Would 5 o'clock be enough time to clear out your desk? I mean, I don't want to rush you, but we could use that space for actual police work.
5 o'clock would be...
Rush hour.
He's just now picking these things up, sir.
It has nothing to do with rush hour.
No, it just gives me enough time to pack.
Permission to leave, sir.
Oh, yeah.
I'd better look after him, sir.
Hamlin couldn't have taken the bonds out himself, and he couldn't risk the bonds being missed. So they had to remain in the vault until just before the robbery.
But if he was in on it, why didn't he let the robbers take the bonds?
You know, Ray, when I was a young man, my father told me one thing to always remember about thieves. Well, actually, he told me two things, but I've forgotten the other one. Anyway, the important one is that despite the adage, you will rarely find honor among thieves.
You can't remember the other one?
It was something about tying your wallet to your underwear. I was very young at the time. Anyway, the point is, if they took the money during the robbery, then Hamlin would have to trust them to give him his share.
And they don't look like trustworthy types.
Indeed. So he had to get the money out just before the robbery, but do it without drawing attention to himself. It would have to be a normal occurrence. Something that happened every day just before 5 o'clock.
The courier. That is so stupid.
It's simple.
So he sent them to himself.
No, too easy to trace.
To the woman.
Doesn't trust her.
To who then?
Maybe no one. A fake name, a fake address, no way to trace it.
Which means the package would end up back at?
The depot.
Exactly.
Which means...
I'm going
the wrong way.
Hang on.
My cut, remember? Split that up right here.
It's your package.
This isn't Butch's paper. My sister always uses Butch's paper.
It's your package.
Are you sure this is the right package? I don't think it's my package.
Take the package, lady.
How can I help you? Sign, please.
Which way? Find him!
I'm here on an unofficial capacity. Do you mind if I...
Not at all.
Watch this guy, Heath. Stay. You all right, Ray?
I'm well, Frazier, and you?
Dead in your tracks, right there. Take out the gun and drop it on the floor.
Don't do it, Frazier. Take the shot.
I'm afraid I'm not carrying a gun.
Drop the gun.
I honestly don't have one.
Sharpshooter first class can take the head off a pin.
He's right about that.
Drop it or he takes you out.
I would if I had a gun, Ray.
Look, show me the gun!
Well, we'd have to go back to my office. I do have this knife.
Oh, that's good, Benny. Threaten her with your camping utensils.
Can't afford to bluff, Ray. She's already shot one person.
Drop it on the floor. Drop the belt, too.
Are you sure you've thought this through, ma'am?
Move over here slow. And pick up the bonds.
I don't think you want me to do that.
Pick them up!
All right. But it's a mistake. You see, a bond is more than just a bankable note. It's an instrument of trust between two people, indicating a promise that must be honored. Much like the promise I made to uphold the law. So you see, the problem is, now that I have the bonds in my hands, I'm honor-bound not to give them to you.
Give her the bonds, Frazier.
I can't do that, Ray.
You got 3 seconds and I shoot him. 1.
I'm sorry, Ray.
What do you mean, sorry?
2.
Give her the damn bond.
Can't do it. I'm walking out of here with them.
That's it, he's dead!
Sorry to hear that.
Frazier! Freeze!
She shot my hat, Ray.
She shot you in the hat?
I could feel air coming in through the hole.
She shot you in the hat, all right.
How's it look?
Doesn't look good.
We'll have to go home and get my other one.
We can do that, Frazier.
Thanks, Ray.
All I'm saying is in the future, it's a good idea not to suggest someone shoot me.
Well, I didn't want to, Ray, but it was necessary in order to enrage her.
You wanted to enrage the person that had a gun to my neck? That was your strategy?
I knew that if I kept at it, eventually I'd draw her fire and you'd get your shot. And I knew you'd trust me.
But I didn't.
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't.
Well, of course you did. Maybe you just weren't fully aware of it.
I was very aware of my feelings toward you, Frazier.
Well, if you didn't know what I was planning, then why'd you play along?
I wasn't playing along. I was begging for my life.
Oh. Oh, well, my mistake.
Mistake? You could have gotten me killed.
No, I'd never allow that. You're my friend. You're my best friend, I'd have to say.
I am? Hey, exactly how many best friends have you had? Lane, you should have seen me. So I land on the conveyor belt, and this guy, he jumps on my back, and then suddenly...
Frazier saves you.
No, I flip the guy off. But then he grabs a crowbar, right, and he swings it at my head.
Frazier grabs it.
No, I duck, and then out of nowhere...
Frazier appears.
Did you know that he pins his wallet to his underwear?
Cool.
Well, actually, I was very young, and the underwear was rather long, and I... Ray?
Okay.
Lieutenant, you see, I was going to clean that out, but... Willie!
He said you told him that if he gets lost, he should come here.
Anybody can get lost, right, Lieutenant?
Yeah. You win, kid. Oh, Vecchio. Good work.
Came back.
If I didn't, you would have got in trouble, right?
Right?
I figure that's worth the 20.
No question about it.
All right, you come over, feed and walk them twice a day, and I'll take them out again when I get home at night. Deal?
Deal.
It's $25 a week, as long as you stay in school.
Wait a minute, that's,
No, I know, I'm sorry. Ray, would you mind?
Here, take the wallet. Just give me an allowance.
There you go.
Come on, dude. Come.
You can't keep doing this, you know.
What's that?
Romping through the streets of Chicago, rescuing widows and orphans as you may.
It's just one kid, Ray.
You're not in a small town anymore. You can't rescue everyone you meet.
No, I understand.
Hey, Fraser! Thanks for the boots!
Glad they fit, Jerome.
High winds, northern sky will carry you away. You know you have to leave here. You wish that you could stay. There's 4 directions on this map, but you're only going one way. Due south, that's the way I'm going. Due south.
Fraser, you do not want to live in this neighborhood. Cops do not live in areas like this. Most people we bust won't even live here.
Why? It's central, convenient. I can walk to work in 7 minutes.
Not without backup.
231. It's just up on the right.
Do me a favor, let's just turn around. I'll take you back to your hotel.
Oh, I can't. I checked out. The windows wouldn't open.
Fraser, this is Chicago. The only reason to open the windows is to get a better aim.
Oh, yeah. I can see what draws you to this place. A decorative graffiti motif. The clever use of plumbing to create the waterfall effect. And the ease and convenience of being able to dump your garbage right into the hall.
I forgot to ask if they take pets. Diefenbaker.
Oh, yeah, a dog could easily throw up the delicately balanced ecosystem. Don't worry, big fella, you have plenty to hunt in here.
Pardon us.
Yo! I found the key.
I'll be right up, sir.
Right.
What?
Is my lanyard straight?
He's a slumlord!
Up here on the terrace level is where you get your great view. Of course, it costs a little extra, but it's worth every penny.
Is there a terrace?
No.
Would you like to see my references now?
References?
It's like a rap sheet.
No, that's okay.
Mrs. Garcia? Mr. Campbell? Hello, Mr. Mustafi.
You know these people?
No, I memorized their names from the mailboxes. Good morning, Miss Kresjappa. It only takes a little extra effort to be a good neighbor, Ray.
This is the place. The furniture, appliances, and all of this great stuff is included. Utilities are extra. On a good day, you can see Canada just across the lake.
Canada's 480 miles due north.
You have to really squint.
I'll be back. Deef, go!
He's not some kind of nut, is he?
He's a Mountie. It's something they do.
Hey, Betty, you wanna hold up there? Hey, are you taking the place or what?
I'll be right back with the deposit.
Well, you'd better. The place is in high demand.
Look like a wolf?
Yep.
Hey, watch it, you stupid!
Morning. Morning.
Well, come on. You gonna help me or what?
Well, look.
This was a mistake.
Okay, this is good. This is fine.
Whoa! Don't shake it! Hey, I'm working here.
Don't sue me.
That's far enough, son.
What are you, a flying Boy Scout or something?
Constable Benton Fraser, Royal Canadian Mounted Police. You've broken the law, son. That carries a heavy penalty. Perhaps you didn't think that through.
Man, back off, okay? Just back off.
Well, I'm afraid I can't do that now. If you'll hand me that purse.
Say back off!
Diefenbaker? No.
Yeah, you better keep that dog off me or else I'll pop him too.
No, you won't. You're gonna hand me that gun, you're gonna return that purse, and you're gonna apologize to that lady.
Why? I got the gun.
Because you don't want to hurt anyone. And because if you don't, you might end up hurting yourself.
You know, you lucky cop, because I could have shot you right through the heart.
I don't think so. Because that would require knowing how to take off the safety.
Apartment 4D, 6 o'clock.
Well, thank you, Mrs. Doggood. I look forward to it.
Please, call me Enid.
Hey! Hey! What's going on?
I've just been invited to dinner.
No, where is he?
Who?
The kid, the purse snatcher. Where is he? I want to book him.
Oh, I let him go.
You let him.
Good afternoon.
Get down, on the ground. Get down on the ground. On the floor, now. Get down, now.
apologized and promised never to steal again.
You just let him go?
Well, not without a stern warning. Also, he gave me this.
Does the word incarcerate mean anything to you?
Well, it's from the medieval Latin, incarceratum, to imprison.
Medieval Latin? You let a perp go and you're giving me medieval Latin?
Actually, perpetrator's also Latin, from perpetrare.
Shut up, okay? Just shut up.
Now, you strike me as a man who has only one thing on his mind. You're saying to yourself, why do I need another all-purpose cleanser? Now, Dandy Cleanser isn't just any cleaning product. It removes rust, stains, mildew, and always leaves a dandy shine. Hey, look, you can see your face in it.
No kidding. Can you see my badge in it?
Right, I can.
Okay. I know you're acting as Canada's last line of defense here, guarding your consulate against marauding cleanser salesmen, but we got a problem. You know the gun you took off that purse snatcher this morning? I ran it through ballistics. Guess what it spit out? Go ahead, guess. You need a clue? It rhymes with the kid shot somebody. All right, not interested? I'll catch you later.
Ray.
Oh, sure, now you want to talk.
Shift just ended. What do you mean he shot somebody?
A bullet from the kid's gun matches one they dug out of a guy's arm yesterday. Robbery at a brokerage firm.
Diefenbaker. He didn't do it, you know. The kid.
And if he did, I'm sure he apologized.
Okay, Mr. Hammond. As we play the tape, I want you to talk us through it, all right?
Okay.
Okay.
Play tape.
Go ahead.
Security camera runs 24 hours in the place. They come in at 4:38. They're gone by 4:41, 3 minutes.
Indicating someone with a lot of experience.
Or somebody quick on their feet.
There they are. There they are. 3 of them. 2 were maybe 6 foot. The other was maybe 5'3" or 4".
The little one stuck a gun in my ribs. He just shot someone, I thought.
Yeah, I'm sure he did. The guy said